Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's still early, but we got a bunch of stuff to do. As we step outside here, if you'll get door open, door open, I want you to notice right out here, it looks like I live in a neighborhood. Sucks. Anyway, you'll notice it's still rather dark. That's because it is super early. Now we got a few things to do. Wait, I'm trying to talk over a diesel pickup. Bad idea. Let's step back in here. Got a couple things to do, and I'll show you here in a minute. So, first things first, we gotta feed the cattle. Gotta throw some cube out, make sure they got water, hay, that kind of stuff. But, have a look-see here. I got a new little toy. Speaking of hay, and we're gonna go get it loaded onto the tractor. Well, it's gonna get put in the back of the truck. We're gonna get put on the tractor, and then we're gonna unload. You know what? What we're gonna do this morning is we've got, as you can see, all that hay. Do you remember from my other video, I was pushing that hay off the back of the trailer. And let me tell you what I learned from my other video. That sucks. So, I ponied up 150 bucks and purchased a brand new Bale Spike that's really cool. I'll show it to you here in a second. It's the wrong color though, wrong color. You'll see why in a minute. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hook the truck up to that trailer, and I'm gonna pull that trailer out over this direction, and then I'm gonna pull the ramps out on the trailer, and we're going to back the tractor up, and I'm gonna pull the bales off and get them on pallets underneath the shop awning. You also need to feed cows. Let's get to it. Okay, back at it then. So I thought I was gonna be able to shoot this on the back of the pickup, but that's just not gonna happen. So what I have here is this handy dandy little 3-point mounted and I'll link this in the description below, because this thing is just too cool. So first thing you'll notice is 2-inch gooseneck ball. I can move goosenecks with my tractor. That's real farm living. Then notice down here I've got the 2-inch receiver like I have on that other the little black thingy, but the kicker, boom, right there. That's what's in that box. So let's get this, or I can run 2 of them, one here and there's another one under here. How awesome is that? And for 150 bucks, yeah, totes gonna do that, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this put together and on the tractor. As you can see, I had to do a little bit of building. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Couple nuts, couple bolts, no big deal. But what you can also see is I'm a little bit of a noob. I've got Bale Spike and I've got 2 stabilizers. I can't put 2 spikes on it. Look at me, acting real new this morning. So now the mission is I'm gonna get the truck hooked up to the trailer and get the ramps out and start pulling bales off. So you might notice I put a jacket on. It's cooling off quick. Like I said, rain coming, all that good stuff. So here's the result of all that hard work. Check this out. So you'll notice down here I've got the pallets underneath, so I got some airflow underneath it. All right, got the hay stacked up nice, got it under cover, even have lights under here. That way I could even feed at night if I wanted to. I don't, I feed in the mornings, but if I wanted to. So now we're gonna feed cows. Now, what I'm gonna tell you about feeding cows. Feeding these girls and guy is about like feeding raptors. But this one, she'll start checking fence. So it should be an interesting, I'm in trouble. So here's what we do. I'll get to you. So what I do is I feed these cows 3 times a week. Every time I feed 25 pounds of cube. That's 75 pounds total. What is recommended, everything I have found, recommends between 1.5 and 2.5 pounds per day. Now, with it being winter here in Texas, and really the only wind break that they've got out here is, I've got a big hill over on the north side of the pasture. Got it. What I do is I actually overfeed a little bit. What that does is it keeps their body metabolizing, and then they stay a little bit warmer. There may be somebody that says that doesn't work. I've read that it does. It helps them a little bit. Besides that, I've got a young calf in the pasture that I would like to put on, for him to put on even more. So what I do, I have bucket, I have shovel, and let's put 25 pounds of 20% cube in the bucket. Cube, cow, see, she's getting pretty excited. Big Mama likes her cube, but we need to go into the pasture first. And I'm gonna go and make sure there's no water or anything crazy in their buckets. Get it dumped. I'm also gonna take their buckets. You'll notice they've moved them over here by the fence. I'm gonna take their buckets. I'm gonna move them back out this direction. The reason behind that is I need to get a bale of hay in there as well. And I'm gonna have to leave the fence open while I drive the tractor through. Aren't you cute? Oh yeah. Star of the show. All right, here we go. Easy. Come on. Hey, watch it. Watch those horns, killer. Hey. I'm telling you, killers. So now we pour the feed. Bunch of killers. all in all, this thing turned out to be completely awesome. Has no problem picking up the bales. I was more worried about the tractor than I was the actual Bale Spike, but sometimes if you get one that maybe isn't heavy duty enough, this spike can bend on them. This thing had no such trouble. It's pretty heavy duty. I'm happy. I am a happy camper. So, yeah, so I'm gonna leave it right there. I have to actually go to work. I gotta pay to farm right now. So I got about 10 minutes before I have to be in the office. And yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. That'll show you when the next video comes out. And we'll see you next time. Take it easy, y'all.